What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be teaching you guys about loops, specifically while true do loops and for I loops. So yeah, let's get started. Make sure you have the properties and exploit tab as well as the output open. Alrighty. So insert a part into your workspace. You can call it whatever you want, and go ahead and insert a script. Remove this print here, and let's begin. So I'm going to start with while true do loops. A while true do loop is quite simple. So the game will run this loop indefinitely, okay? So whatever code you run in here will run basically forever. So let's say I want the part to change colors constantly. Random. Basically, it will continuously do a random color. But first, we need a wait so that the script does not exhaust itself. So I will show you how this kind of works, and then I'm going to... so as you can see, it is constantly changing a random color. This is because the script is looping through code many, many times. Okay? That means you can't put anything after this because the script is just constantly going to loop. To break a while true do loop, you can simply do that. So you could do like a wait 10 seconds and then break, and this will actually cause the while true do loop to stop. If you just put break, it will run one time and then stop completely. So as you can see, it stops. And the thing with this wait, actually, is it's going to wait 10 seconds before even running this line of code here. Okay? So, if you break it, it will only run once. So, while true do loops are good for things you want to run indefinitely. Now, if you don't want to run something indefinitely, and you only want to run it a certain number of times, you can do for I equals 1, and then, how many times you want to run the loop. So let's say I want to run the loop 10 times, okay? And then you need to put do. So basically this will run, the script will run through all the code only 10 times. So I'll remove this. And so we can do the exact same thing. Brick color equals brick color dot random. And what it will do, and to make sure it doesn't exhaust itself, we can also do a print to kind of show you guys a bit better. Print part has changed color. So it will change the brick color to a random color 10 times. And the reason we put a wait is because if we don't, it will run so fast that the script will exhaust and essentially crash Studio. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and then 7. So 10 times this code has ran, and then stops. Okay. So that's what for I loops are really good for. This is good for things like intermission bars and whatnot. So yeah. Now that I've taught you the basic concept, let's go ahead and duplicate this brick and do some practice here. Okay. Let's call this part 2. Alrighty, so we can move the script into workspace and define a variable. So part 1 equals game.workspace.part, and then part 2 equals game.workspace.part 2. Okay. So now we can do a loop. So let's say I want this brick to consistently change between 2 colors. Let's do white and blue. It's kind of a winter type color. So let's say while true do parts 1 dot let's see, yeah, brick color equals brick color dot new. Let's do what's a good green? Let's see a good green color. What is this called? Lime green? Yeah, I like lime green. Lime green, and then weight is 0.5, part 1 dot brick color equals brick color dot new, really red, and then put a weight here. There we go. So this will consistently change the brick's color. You don't need this variable here. Then you can add another script. You're generally supposed to name your scripts, but for the sake of this, I'm not doing that. We can do local part 2 equals game workspace 2. Let's say I only want it to change colors 100 times. We can do for I equals 100 and then part 2 the brick color equals brick color dot random, and then let's do part 2 dot transparency equals 0.7, part 2 dot transparency equals 0. So now we need to add our weights. So let's do a weight here, a weight here, and a weight here, and a weight here. This is so that there's some sort of delay between code and we can actually see what is happening. So as you can see, it is constantly changing color and transparency, whereas this is just changing color. You will notice that after like the 100 sort of seconds, this is going to stop changing color. Okay. Here, let's actually add a print to this, just so we can kind of see. Print part has changed. There we go. Already we're seeing part has changed, part has changed, part has changed, and we'll be seeing that until 100. So that's pretty much a good thing for loops. So let's say you want to make a door that constantly opens and closes. You could use while trigger loop for that, or if you only want to do it a certain number of times, you would use a for I loop. So if we just wait till the print goes to 100, we will see that the brick is going to stop changing its color and transparency. There you go. As you can see, this is stopped, but this is still kept going. And that's because there's a huge difference. This will indefinitely change, whereas this will only do it for a certain number of times you have set it. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed this small little tutorial. The next tutorial is going to be about click detectors and events. And so yeah, enjoy.